Hey, what's up guys, another week of training here. So this is actually 4 days out of 8 days of training, and this is 495 for 8 singles. This is singles number 1 and 8, and I was happy with the down sets of 425 for 3 sets of 5, and picture it is the first set. So really happy with that. That's really solid progress because normally I'm doing reps with 4 or 5 usually, but I'm trying to gradually increase the intensity on these sets. After I did conventional deadlift 335 for 3 triples and of course the little bench pyramid, then the one raw squat I did for the week was 295 by 5, and the 5th rep it was very iffy, quite high, and 315 for a double, then 295 for 3 sets of 4 and 225 by 7, and that was more of a pause set just to get the decent depth, then worked up to a little bench. And the next session, my thighs were so smoked from doing the squats, I only managed to do 405 for a few singles, and then of course did some bench afterwards. But it's kind of hard to manage the soreness in the thighs if I'm doing a lot of workload on the raw squat day, so we'll see how that pans out in the coming weeks. But again, nonetheless, it was good progress. The prior week, I only did 315 for a single, so again, that's an encouraging sign. And continually working on trying to keep that back position for the squat. And it does still feel unstable at the bottom, well, namely because I think I'm very weak in the thigh region for the squat, and it's always a work in progress, but we'll see how this progresses in the future. And for the equipped squat, I managed, it was very late on a Sunday, I believe, so I did 405 by 6 and 435 by 5, but I'll have to continue ramping up the volume for that. And the sets were a little strange because the knee wraps, I wasn't getting the full revolution, so the knees were kind of shooting forward, and the form was a little off. It was a little bizarre because the knees coming forward, and then I'm not collapsing exactly, but it wasn't the prettiest squats. But nonetheless, try to keep my back as straight as possible, as upright as possible, and that's the key to the exercise, especially with the equipped squats. And I may or may not do straps up in the coming weeks. It just depends if I have decent amount of help and if I feel the need. But right now I don't really feel the great need to do so. And my gym actually is no longer 24 hours, so this is actually an alternate location. So the gym that I'm at is in Fairfax, and this gym is in pretty close by in Falls Church, but it's very similarly equipped as far as I'm using this exact rack, and they also have illegal plates and illegal bars, same as the other gym. So it's a good gym. And here's the last set. So you see the knees are coming forward a lot, and it's a little awkward just trying to get down. Depth probably isn't the best either, but again, it's just constantly working. And this technically is a PR in this type of equipment and type of stance, so I was happy with it. But in the coming weeks, I definitely have to increase some volume. So anyways, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.